Workplace romance between two people in your team.
Don't shit where you eat. Come on, everybody. We are like family.
Oh shit.
Am I calling you Papa?
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Red Flags where we blind rank different scenarios based on a given topic. I'm Brenda.
I'm Irnie.
And I'm Jermaine.
Woo!
Red Flags is a blind ranking series where we never know what's coming next. We have to rank them on the spot based on how we feel about them.
We have 10 flags, color-coded from green to red, with each color representing a number from 1, acceptable, to 10, a hard no.
At the end, we get a final chance to rearrange everything into the order we think is most accurate.
Okay, what's the topic of the day? What is considered toxic workplace behavior? Okay, we have a definition at the back.
Okay.
Oh, a bit long. A bit long.
It's okay, take your time.
Toxic workplace behavior means negative and harmful actions or patterns of behavior within a work environment that significantly damage employee morale, productivity, and well-being.
You guys been part of a toxic workplace environment?
This is my first corporate girly job. I am working in a marketing agency. Yes, it is hectic, but I think it's still fun. I love you, boss, if you're watching this.
I quit my very first full-time job about a year ago and it was also okay, it was very fun. I don't know how much I can relate to today's topic.
Essentially, it's not a corporate job, but it was like my second-ish full-time job. It's really interesting how people can switch out on you really fast when something happens.
Which
So,
company?
yeah.
Which company?
No.
Later. Just a disclaimer that today's topics are really based on context and industry and cannot be applied to just everyone. So don't be offended.
If the shoe fits, lace it up, bro.
Alright, before we start ranking, let's define what's 1 and 10. So 1 is okay, not really considered toxic. And then 10 is very toxic.
Resign, report to MOM.
Having a supervisor that micromanages all your tasks.
Ooh.
It depends.
Correct.
If you are a newbie, you do kind of need that micromanaging before the person can fully trust you with a full task. But let's say you are someone who is 2 years in, you know your shit, and then someone is still micromanaging, then that one a bit irritating lah.
If you are not doing well enough for the amount of time you've been in a company, then I think the manager is in the right position to be micromanaging. Maybe you email also can typo. Oh, as in you do before?
You know, you in a rush, right? Hey, please look this.
It was 7 or 8 months into my job. I thought I've been doing okay Apparently I wasn't doing enough things in the day. The next day or the following week, they gave me a schedule with the timing and exactly what I needed to do and the remarks. 2 days later, I sent in my resignation because what is that? That was so weird.
Okay, 6. Colleagues that constantly contact you after hours.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Don't call me, don't text me, leave me alone.
Work ends at 6 for me last time.
Oh, nice.
So but then by 8 or 9 p.m. sometimes some people will be texting me and I will just reply because my first job, I want to seem like I'm very hardworking. A few years later, I got damn sick and tired of it because after 6 is, I want to live my life, right? I work to live, right? I don't live to work.
You're not paid after 6.
Yeah, correct.
Because I'm in marketing, I do speak to clients as well and they do have my contact. So sometimes even when I don't reply them, they will give me a call.
Actually, I draw my boundaries by asking myself this question when I receive a message or call. Will anyone die if I don't respond now?
Yes!
Usually the answer is no.
Marketing, who's gonna die?
If doctor different, doctor.
I think it belongs here.
Yeah, it's in the red. It's in the red for sure.
8, right?
8.
Requires you to work from office every day. Oh my god. I really prefer having a one work from home day, especially on Fridays. Wake up immediately, you can start work already. No need to travel.
Roll out of bed.
Yeah, it's just better.
Because I've experienced working without work from home last time, I feel it's a privilege. So if a company gives it to me, then I'll be very happy. But if don't have, then I'll accept it.
I don't think this is a red flag.
2?
2.
Okay, 2.
Numero 2. Your colleague presents your idea as their own. Actually, I suggested something, they did it, and then somebody was like, oh, well.
Is this your idea?
I was like,
I feel like this is a big no-no.
Yeah. Please don't do this. There's
Yeah.
something called intellectual property. You're hired honestly based on what you have here.
What you can offer.
Yeah.
I only see this in dramas before.
Like the damn pretty girl, right? She get hired, but then she inside nothing one. But then the okay nerdy girl, right? But she a lot of ideas. Then she will purposely like slice. Then she ask you,
Oh, what do you think about this, huh?
this is a toxic workplace behavior.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
nine.
Nine, ah.
Cannot.
We have
sorry.
learned from past episodes that we commit a little bit too quickly, yeah?
Glad you realized it, Not you, let's rewind to the part you said 10.
Then,
Oh, wait. Once a month, team bondings at work. Wait, what's wrong with this?
it's quite cute one.
It's fun, right?
As in, I'm thinking in a very like wholesome way, but I also know there's another part where like their team bondings is like they go and like
I do have like a story about like lunch. Like it wasn't halal. So I had to like, I was like, bye guys.
this is fine if you have the option to like say no.
5.
Okay, 5. Yeah, 5.
Cliques at work.
Oh.
The clique don't affect work performance, right? To me, it's okay.
You cannot control who you can vibe with.
Correct.
Like you're always bound to be closer to certain people, right? Like
It's natural.
Yeah, but it cannot affect work.
As a clique, y'all can have fun during lunch, whatever. But then as a team, you should still communicate important information.
Yeah.
Nothing should be like, oh, because we're not close to you, I'm not going to tell you about this.
That's crazy
Right.
immature.
Icky behavior, man.
Yeah. 3.
Workplace romance between two people in your team.
Don't shit where you eat. Come on, everybody.
Wow, this is getting damn juicy.
But then I love this kind of
Yeah,
K-drama.
I like to see it.
Oh my god, I love this kind of K-drama.
Yeah, can lah, meet the love of your life, but don't kiss in front of me.
Yeah.
Don't hug in front of me, okay?
Oh, and don't bring your quarrels to work.
Four.
Manage
Enough,
your
enough.
relationship.
Your boss requires you to take on more job scopes before a promotion.
I had like a friend who worked somewhere and then like she wanted to like quit because it was like too much to do, but then like the boss kept baiting like, oh, you know, your promotion's coming.
But it didn't
But
happen?
it didn't happen
Oh,
until she quit. Yeah.
Okay, in this scenario, right, what is your time limit for like this promotion due date?
I feel like it's up to you to communicate this with your boss. Like, okay, it's okay, but you'll communicate that after this certain time period, the promotion will happen. If not, you'll take action to leave or whatever. 7. I think 7. I think 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind, later can re-rank. Oh, I hate this one.
Like,
We are like family.
oh shit.
We are family. Okay.
I mean, am I getting family privileges?
Like what,
Am
like
I
what?
getting access to your car? Are you gonna drive me around? Like,
To me, no, cannot. Am I calling you Papa?
I think it's a red flag because it's okay to be like friends, to have
Yeah.
close friends, but like that's my boundary. I don't want to be like
You
family.
don't want to call your boss Papa.
family also, not all family is like okay, what?
Yeah.
True. Got like toxic family also. Yeah.
It implies so many things. Like implies a lack of boundary.
I think it's a very easy 10 because
Yeah.
although it's not like specific issues, right? But I feel when you say we are a family, a lot of the issues here can happen.
Correct.
Oh my god, means this one is
Well,
auto
let's
one.
do with one.
This is auto one.
Better be good.
Please.
Better be good.
Okay, go for it.
Your colleague is constantly late to meetings. Okay, what's your threshold for late?
Like MRT
Okay.
spoil, you have to get a Grab, the Grab cancel on you. I really think 10 to 15 minutes is okay.
I guess if you're an integral part of the meeting, then like cannot lah.
But that being said, I still think it's important to be punctual.
Yeah. For me, punctuality reflects a lot about your like personality and your attitude towards work. So I feel like being late to meetings, right, is more than just being late to meetings. Oh my god, am I reading too much into things? I'm toxic
No, you just have standards. You're not toxic.
This is definitely not a 1, but we have no choice. I'm so angry right now.
That's why I just say that it's fine.
It's not.
So this is our blind ranking. Shall we
Blind.
re-rank?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take this out first.
Yeah lah, go.
I feel like we can shift some stuff down. It requires you to work from home, I think is a 1.
What? Yeah lah.
Then cliques at work too?
Yeah, okay, can.
Once a month team bonding at work to 3.
Yeah, I
Then you
agree.
put this to 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. So now your colleague is constantly late to meetings is a 5 because it really depends on whether it's an important meeting or not important. I think we are good
Actually, not bad.
So now 1 will be requires you to work from office every day.
Then 10 is we are family.
I feel like I was giving like opinions from the perspective of a millennial.
I mean, with stuff happening online, like people reveal like their toxic workplaces, and then so I feel like that educates us on what's okay and what's not okay. I like to set my boundaries. If something is like really not okay, then I'ma leave, you know. But then also like it's very privileged for me to say that.
Yeah, I think my perspective would also be kind of affected by how it's okay for me to draw boundaries at work. I know some people don't have the privilege to do so. If you feel like you're dragging yourself every day to work, if you feel so unhappy, you feel so anxious before you go into work, like you just, oh my god, I just cannot do it, like you go into like a breakdown, I think it's time for you to leave.
See the situation. If you can talk it out, talk it out. If you don't want to talk it out, leave. I mean, you do you, man.
Well,
You first. Hey employees, thank you for joining us on this episode of Red Flags.
Subscribe to Clarity so you can see more of the 3 of us.
Right, so do share with us if you think that working from home is a privilege or a given. Bye!
Bye! You don't gotta go to work. But you gotta go to work.
You better work, bitch.
There's a corporate girly starter pack. So, Telok Ayer or like downtown, love bonito.
Longshan, a coach.
After work, they'll go for
Pilates.
Alright.
No, during work is matcha. Matcha or coffee.
Producer feels attacked.